So to declog the jets on this brush, you want to grab your medium-sized hex Allen key here, come up and take the 2 screws off this black housing. They don't have to be super tight, they're just for positioning. So I'm going to go ahead and spin them off. And then the next one. All right. We can then go ahead and set that aside. We can go ahead and grab our declogging tool. This is going to just go right on the inside of the jets. So you're going to want to line it up with that hole, the jet nozzle right there. And go ahead and push that guy in. Go back in it a couple of times just to make sure you clear any debris that might be stuck. And then you can go ahead and repeat that process for all 4 jets on this side. Like that. If you find that this is happening over and over, or you want to be thorough, you can take this wrench, come on here, and loosen up the jet. Take it all the way off, like this. Now what you could do is you can take your declogging tool again, and you can release any debris in there all the way out and make sure it doesn't go back inside. Then you can put that jet back on and in, thread it in with your hands. And give it another 1/4 to 1/2 turn with that wrench just to secure it back up. All right. It's a little bit tight tolerance on here, so if you wanted to do that step over here, what you want to do is grab your big Allen key and take this one off right here. So we'll take this screw off, and once you get it loose, you can use your fingers. Then you want to make sure that you keep this split washer and then the washer handy and it doesn't fall or get lost, because you want to make sure they go back in that order. It goes washer, split washer, then the head of the screw. You can slide this guy off. Now that's going to give you plenty of access. You can put that back on. You align it with the flat ends here. And you want to make sure that you've got the round part facing away from the jet so it catches it. And you'll see there's that round pocket goes down, and all these screws face up. Put that back in. And you can tighten it all the way by hand first and give it an extra 1/2 turn or so with the Allen key. And it's got that lock washer, so you don't have to crank it incredibly tight. Once you got them all declogged and that back installed, you can throw this back on and use the Allen key to secure the housing back in place. So that's how to declog your brush. Again, I want to reiterate with this brush, if you do set this thing down on the ground or store it in a dirty area, or maybe up on the roof when you get up on top, on shingles, these bristles do like to pick up any dirt or debris that's on the surface and cling onto them. Make sure you keep this clear, knock any of that off, or better yet, don't set it down on the bristle side, set it down on the back side. Keep these bristles clean so you don't scratch any panels by having any dirt that's been added to the bristles be trapped onto the panels. So that's how to declog. That's some maintenance tips on the ProTool DualForce 25 brush.